Yo, what is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to week 2 of the NPBA against the Hahia Heatran, or Hia Heatran, and Coach Trip, right? This is gonna be a good week, guys. I'm really excited to get into this, but before we get into the team builder, if you guys are excited for this, I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. All that good stuff. We have one battle a week. I know this one's probably going to be going up a little bit later than it normally would be. I don't know if it's going to be going up on Wednesday still, or it might possibly be going up on Thursday. It depends on how quickly I can get this edited and posted, because, you know, I was too lazy to get stuff set up in time, so I couldn't get everything recorded at once. So unfortunately this might go up Thursday, but we're going to try our best to get it up Wednesday for you guys. But it'll be later than 5 o'clock, I can tell you that, because it's currently Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. and I'm just recording this now, so I have to edit it and upload it and everything, so probably won't be up by 5. But yeah, there should be some text floating somewhere on screen if you guys do want to just skip the post-production and go right to the battle. But I really appreciate if you guys would help out the watch time and check out the pregame press conference. I'll talk about the team that he's bringing, and I'll talk about the team that we're bringing to combat that. That way, if you guys do watch the battle and you're like, why the hell would he bring something like that? Well, if you know, you watch the team builder, you'd understand why. So, yeah, but let's just get right into it, right? Tripp's got an insanely scary team, right? This is his team here, which has the newly added Iron Crown with Indeedee, right? With Expanding Force, which is incredibly scary. Now, granted, only one Pokemon on the team in this league can have Expanding Force, so it is not like we're going to have to worry about Indeedee and Iron Crown out going for 2 Expanding Forces. I do believe Meowstic gets it as well. Iron Crown is really scary. Obviously, in Psychic Terrain with Expanding Force is really scary. It does get access to Calm Mind. I think the scarier set, though, is the Stored Power Calm Mind Iron Defense set. It does get access to Agility as well, which is that just getting all those boosts up and then hitting it with Stored Power is just not great. Now, he has not run Booster Energy the first week. He did not run Booster Energy the first week, I will say. So that's why I'm really banking on him not being Booster Energy speed, because otherwise a lot of his team is not super fast, right? Ursaluna is incredibly scary. I mean, we have regular Blood Moon Ursaluna. He's got regular Ursaluna that can fire off Guts, boosted Facades, and he Headlong Rushes, close combats. He gets access to Bulk Up, all that stuff. It's incredibly scary for our team as well. The only thing we have going for it is that it is Trick Room, right? Or that it may not be Trick Room, right? If he goes the Expanding Force route, it's not going to be Trick Room, so, which is the route that I assume he's going to go. I highly doubt he's going to go Trick Room, because he doesn't have a ton of Pokemon that take advantage of Trick Room other than Ursaluna itself. So unless he's banking on an Ursaluna sweep, you know, we do have to worry about that. And then he's got Drifblim there, which is one of his Terra Captains, which can Terra into a Ghost type, an Electric type, and something else. I don't know for sure, but that is an incredibly scary Pokemon. Does get access to stuff like, I almost said Draining Kiss, but I meant Strength Sap. Gets access to Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Air Slash. I do believe he gets access to Explosion, but he does not have any other Ghost types on his team, nor does he have any Damp Pokemon, so I highly doubt he'll be going for Explosion. I mean, he could use that to sack off. I do believe we did that in Season 1 of the NPBA with Metagross. We still went for an Explosion to kill off the Pokemon that we had, so he possibly could do that. But Aftermath is a scary ability, you know, being able to deal out damage after he faints, so just because we outspeed it does not mean that we're out of the water with it, right? Meowstic is not very scary at all. Does get access to stuff like Light Screen and Reflect, so he could be running like Light Clay screens. He does get access to Psychic, stuff like that. I'm not really preparing too much for Meowstic. Could that bite us in the butt in the future? Possibly, but I don't know. And DD is relatively scary. Does get access to Trick Room. Does get access to Expanding Force, Psychic, Moonblast, or no, Dazzling Gleam, not Moonblast. It does get access to Follow Me, which is pretty scary as well. That way, you know, being able to redirect attacks is... It's very scary. And Psychic Terrain does mean that we won't be able to go for priority moves if we so choose. So we do have to worry about that. Granbull's not really that scary. It is a Pokemon that does get access to, like, Play Rough and Earthquake. I believe he gets access to the Fangs as well. Ice Fang and Thunder Fang and Fire Fang, I believe. So... it could be an issue, but I highly doubt it. Electros is a great Pokemon. I love Electros. I think it's super, super cool designed, and it is a really good Pokemon in draft. Being able to have no weaknesses at all, because it's got a Levitate and it's a pure Electric type, it is just really, really good. And it does get access to Supercell Slam now with the DLC, which is an incredible boost for it, but it does get access to stuff like Close Combat, Drain Punch, does get access to Wild Charge, Thunderbolt, Thunder, all that kind of stuff. So coil sets it could be running as well. So it could be scary. Don't really see it coming just because we have regular Ursaluna, being able just to fire off some Blood Moons. I don't foresee this thing running a coil set, but yeah. Then he's got Tauros, Paldea, Blaze, which is not super, super scary, but it does get access to Intimidate, and half of the team that we are bringing, spoiler, is physical attackers. So we do have to worry about that. But other than that, you know, Raging Bull, being able to get rid of our Aurora Veil, which is something that I got to worry about. We got Klefki here with Prankster. Obviously can make himself immune to our Earth powers with Magnet Rise. Does get access to Screens and Trick Room, as well as, you know, like Thunder Wave and stuff like that. That's... could be a little dicey. I assume that he will bring that. And then we have Flamigo, which is really fast. I think Flamigo is really threatening in draft with Brave Bird, Close Combat, Bulk Up, and just being super, super fast in general. And then he's got the World Champ, right? The World Champion Pokemon on his team, Pachirisu, right? This thing, obviously not that scary. It is fast. Fast Nuzzle is actually really, really threatening in general. Super Fang can be very threatening, being able to deal out half of our health in one hit. Does get access to Thunderbolt and Thunder, stuff like that too, if he does want to go that route. But other than that, I think just the Thunder Wave, combination of like Thunder Wave, Nuzzle, like Fast Nuzzle, and like Super Fang is the one thing that I would be worried about with this team. But that is his team that he's bringing. If I had to pick a 6, I would say Indeedee, Iron Crown, Ursaluna, possibly Drifblim, just because we have Blood Moon Ursaluna, being able to be immune to both Earth Power and, well, actually not Blood Moon, but being able to be immune to Earth Power. Probably Klefki, and I would assume, how many did I say? I said Indeedee, Iron Crown, Ursaluna, Drifblim, Klefki, and then either probably Tauros or Flamigo. I assume probably more likely Flamigo, just because, like, with Ursaluna and Milotic, I don't foresee him bringing Tauros, but he could. So, but that is the team that we're bringing. So, or he's bringing. Let's get into the team that we're bringing. Alright guys, so this is the team that we are going to be bringing. First off, we have Choice Scarf Zero Ledge to start this off, right? I really wanted to bring Choice Scarf Zero Ledge because this allows us to outspeed Iron Crown, barring a booster energy set, right? If he's max speed Jolly, we outspeed Iron Crown, or Timid, whatever the hell. I can never remember which is which. I can never remember. But we do outspeed Iron Crown that way, barring a booster energy, as well as we outspeed. I don't think we outspeed Indeedee, but we don't really need to outspeed Indeedee. I think we do, actually, yeah. But we outspeed. Those two threats are the two that I'm, you know, the most nervous about. We do I don't think we outspeed Flamigo if he's max speed, but I'm always scared of Choice Scarf Flamigo in general, so I'm always worrying about that. But we do have Night Slash. Night Slash allows us to hit Indeedee if he decides that he wants to bring that out on like a Shadow Claw. We're not going to. We are choice in, but I can always go for an attack on Indeedee, which is also going to do damage to Iron Crown. It's not going to be stab, but he's going to be able to hit both of them, right? Shadow Claw is a 2-hit KO on Iron Crown. The reason why I ran Choice Scarf over Focus Sash is because nothing that I could run would take it out in one hit unless I ran Choice Band. And Choice Band would never let me outspeed anything, so if we didn't knock it out, and if for some reason they were Focus Sash or something, it wouldn't be really that good. So this allows us to be faster than the majority of his team, and allows us to hit Iron Crown with Shadow Claw and Night Slash, but really we just have Night Slash strictly for that Indeedee, being able to hit it if he didn't want to, right? We have Close Combat for the Ursaluna, so if he does decide that he wants to bring that thing out, we can just hit that. Really, Close Combat is only for Ursaluna. We're only bringing that for that. We're never going to click it on any other Pokemon because we want to be able to hit that thing for super effective. And then Bitter Blade is just good because it lets us gain health back. It hits literally everything on his team for unresisted damage except for Ursaluna and Tauros, right? So it's just very, very, very good just to come in and hit, right? Shadow Claw is also there for Drifblim. We always outspeed Drifblim anyways just because of how slow it is. But we're running Animate Nature, Max Attack, and Max Speed. So remaining 4 in HP. The next one up here is we are running Assault Vest, Ursaluna Blood Moon. Now, this is a set that I'm actually really excited about bringing because Ursaluna already has low special defense. Us bringing a max special defense, max HP Ursaluna with Assault Vest allows us to tank 3 expanding forces from Iron Crown or Indeedee, right? And Earth Power being able to take out Iron Crown, or almost take it out, and then we'd be able to knock it out. And then Blood Moon being able to knock out Indeedee, right? We have Focus Blast strictly for the Ursalunas, because this could be showdown of the Ursalunas this week, and being able to bring out Focus Blast would do a lot of damage. And then we do have Snarl. Snarl is going to do super effective damage to both Iron Crown, Meowstic, and Indeedee. However, I'm basically bringing it for a last resort in case we need to lower their special attacks, because that would also help out the rest of our team, since we don't really have too many Pokemon immune to Expanding Force except for our Hisui and Quillfish. So basically we're running a especially defensive Ursaluna Blood Moon this week, so we can just go out and just go ham, because most of his Pokemon that I'm extremely nervous about are special attackers, right? He does have Ursaluna and Tauros that can both hit us for super effective, but we are max HP as well, so that's going to continue. But we are still running a modest nature, so with last 4 in special attack, so we're still hitting 337 special attack, which is still enough to do an absolutely massive amount of damage, right? Next Pokemon up is Marvel the Milotic with Leftovers Competitive. I'm running competitive this week because of Tauros, right? If Tauros comes and has Intimidate, it'll allow us to boost our special attack by 2 stages if we have it out on the field, right? So that's pretty good. So if he brings it in at any time while Milotic is on the field, we get a special attack boost, right? For Scald, Scald hits everything on his team for unresisted damage. Does a lot of damage to Ursaluna and Tauros. Ice Beam is there because we can hit Drifblim as well as we can still hit Ursaluna. And then we have Protect and Recover, obviously, and then we have Leftovers so we can get as much recovery as we can. I'm running a max HP, max special. Man, this should be max special attack, not special defense. But you know what? We already did the battle, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But you know what? That allowed us to take more expanding forces. So I mean, still being able to hit 259 special attack is still really good. And then we have Aurora the Ninetales here with Light Clay, Snow Warning, with Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Dark Pulse, and Helping Hand. The first week we saw how incredible Light Clay was, so I'm really, really excited to bring it again this week because it's just going to be really, really great against his team. Having 1 move to boost our defenses, again, against Expanding Force is just going to be super, super good, right? We have Blizzard because obviously that hits a lot of his Pokemon for unresisted damage. We do have Dark Pulse for Iron Crown and Indeedee, and then we have Helping Hand for Last Resort, right? And I'm running a Intimidator with max speed, max special attack. This allows me to outspeed everything on his team, barring a Choice Scarf or booster energy speed Iron Crown, which again I don't think he's gonna bring because he did not bring it week 1, right? He did not bring it week 1, which had some fast threats, so I'm really hoping he doesn't bring it this week, right? Because if he does, then if he's boost under speed and then expanding force calm mind, it might just be a sweep. Like that's what I'm really scared about. If you cannot tell. Right. Next one up is we're bringing Monkey the Ambipom with Silk Scarf Technician, Fake Out, Double Hit, Shadow Claw, and Thunderwave. We have max speed, Jolly Nature. That way we're outspeeding everything on his team. Bearing a Choice Scarf or Booster Energy Speed, Iron Crown. And max attack, right? Fake Out's going to be doing a lot to a lot of his members on his team anyways, but just being able to make it so they can't attack is good. Double Hit's going to hit everything for unresisted damage except for Iron Crown, Clef Key, and Drip Limb, who is immune to it. Right, then we have Shadow Claw that's going to hit Iron Crown, and Iron Crown specifically. And DD's out, we're just going to go for double hit. And then Thunder Wave, if it is booster energy, or if we just want to try and negate its speed, being able to have Thunder Wave is still really good on this guy. So, yeah. And the last member, guys, is we're bringing Spike off the bench because I think Spike's going to be really good. He is holding the Eviolite, and he is a Dark type, right? This is our answer to Expanding Force because we are immune to it, right? We are Terra Water because I feel like that's the best defensive Terra that we could have on this thing. Monkey is Terra Normal. I'm not really relying too much on Terra Water for Spike just because I don't want to Terra him, but I feel like being able to have Terra Water is better than Terra Poison or Terra Fighting because they're both going to take special damage from Expanding Force. So being able to have Terra Water will allow us to resist Ursaluna's ground type moves and have a stab liquidation, which is pretty good, right? Crunch for Indeedee and Iron Crown, and then we have Poison Jab, which is just going to hit really hard against like Granbull. But it's just, I mainly brought that just because we're probably going to be going for Crunch most of the time, but Poison Jab is going to, I don't want us to be completely walled by Granbull, so we have that if we need to. And then obviously we have Toxic for something like, you know, Drip Limb or Indeedee or whatever. Obviously don't want to Toxic the Ursaluna, especially if he's Guts and he's not Flame Orb. You know, he's still going to be taking damage from Toxic, but he's going to have that boost, right? And we are Intimidate on here, so we can drop his attack stat for a lot of good Pokemon like Ursaluna, Tauros, Granbull, Pachirisu, and Flamigo, right? So, unless you run specially offensive Pachirisu, but, you know. And then we're running max HP, max attack with an Adamant Nature, remaining 4 in speed. I want this thing to be doing as much damage as I can, and being a regular Quillfish stats, but being able to run Eviolite is just really good in general. So, that is the team that we are bringing, guys, and yeah, let's get right into the battle. Alright, guys, here we are in the battle for our Week 2 battle of the NPBA against the Hahia Heatran and Coach Trip. I can't remember if we fought him last season or not. Again, if you guys did not check out the team builder and the pre-battle analysis press conference, you guys should go check that out. Help the watch time, let you know what I'm bringing, but really, we're just really going to get into this, and I will see you guys when he challenges me. Alright, guys, so he has challenged me. I'm extremely nervous here because this is going to be, please don't show me what I want to see, and that's exactly what I didn't. So, there is no Armarouge. There is no Armarouge. Actually, no, there was no Armarouge on his team. It was the Indeedee and then Iron Crown that I didn't want to see. So, obviously I can't talk, so I'm going to send him a quick message saying, awesome, and good luck, have fun. And, yeah, I mean, the Drip Limb, I kind of figured would come, as well as the Tauros and the Ursaluna. Now, he could have Trick Room. I mean, he's got both Drip Limb and Ursaluna. He could have Trick Room. I don't know. I do believe we just lead with Ninetales, who's going to outspeed everything regardless. And I think I just want to go Zero Edge. It might cause an issue for me, but we are Scarf Zero Edge. Nothing that we are going to do is going to take out Iron Crown in one hit. But unless he's booster energy speed, we don't go down to one. Yeah, we don't go down to one expanding force. So from either him or Indeedee, and that's what I'm very nervous about here. And we don't really have anything that resists it. Obviously, we are Assault Vested Ursaluna Blood Moon, so we are not even going to take, you know, we will... I'm a little nervous about that. Okay, there's the Driplim, there's the Tauros. Okay, so what I want to do here is I'm just going to set up Aurora Veil. Could he be Scarfed? 328, 348. He could be Scarfed. I think we just set it up, and then I double into the Milotic. Because I don't want to be taking... I need Zero Edge for this battle specifically. Maybe he switches Driplim out into regular Ursaluna. Because I should just outspeed normally, right? 295, 284. Yes, so he could just assume that I might be going for a Shadow Claw. But we are intimidated, so he might be going for a Shadow Ball. Which maybe then Ursaluna would have been the better play here. Okay. He gets a special defense boost. Okay, they're both running Psychic Seed. He is Terra Ghost. There's that, and that's fine. So I get the Aurora Veil set up, which is awesome. And I can go for a Blizzard here. And then I feel like I can just go for a Skull. Driplim could be running Thunderbolt, right? Like, let's just be completely honest here. So maybe I just double. But I think I need to go into that Ndidi spot because the Ndidi is the issue. Is the big issue here. And he's running 2 Psychic Seeds, which is... incredibly scary since, you know, we have how many special attackers right now? 3. Half our team is special attackers. So, there's the Thunderbolt. I kind of felt like it would be coming off. He might just be going for an Expanding Force. And get the burn? Yep, Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's not too bad here. I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse into the Ndidi right now. And I'm going to protect here with the Milotic. Because I feel like he's just going to go for another Thunderbolt. If we can get a flinch on the Ndidi, that would be nice. I'm not too worried about the Driplim specifically. We do have Ambipom and Quillfish that can come in and hit this thing for some decent damage. As well as Zero Edge too. Him being... he's Terra Ghosted, so he's no longer weak to our Ice-type moves. Which I click Blizzard... here, and then there's the Thunderbolt. We do just avoid that, and then flinch. We don't get the flinch. Ninetales is going to take nothing from that. I'm trying to think about who he might go into here. I think I can just keep clicking Dark Pulse on Ndidi, and then it might be a throw to go Ursaluna here, but I'm going to just try to avoid that Thunderbolt. Okay, awesome. He didn't predict it, and the Ndidi is not going to go down here, but okay, yeah, this is a pretty good team. So I'm just going to click Blizzard, and I'm going to click Blood Moon on the Driplim, right? Blizzard will take out the Ndidi, and if he goes anything else, is going to be taking a mad Blood Moon right now. So I don't know if that deagling damage revealed that we are Assault Vested. That's what I really don't want. Specifically because we are... the Iron Crown is what I'm the most terrified about right now. So, we're just going to click Blood Moon. We are Mind's Eye, so even if he doesn't switch out, the Drifloon's dead, right? Let's be completely honest. Even if he goes Tauros here... I mean, best case scenario, he goes Iron Crown. He switches Drifloon out into Iron Crown. And, because it is resisted... because it is Steel, right? Follow me. Okay. Okay, please tell me the outspeed. Awesome. Awesome. Ndidi goes down, and Driplim should also go down here. That's great. That's like perfect case scenario right now. We still have 3 turns of Veil. I feel like it's probably best to switch Ninetales out here so I can bring him back up and set up Veil at another point. And the Psychic Terrain is gone, which means that Iron Crown's Expanding Force is not going to do anything, which is just... absolutely phenomenal. We are in such a good spot right now. I don't know why he clicked follow me. I don't know why he clicked follow me at all. So I mean, possibly he thought maybe, I don't know. Maybe he thought I was going to go for a Dark Pulse into the Driplim. Maybe that's why he did that. That's my only thing I can think of, because unless he thought maybe I was running a fast Ursaluna, right? What 223 no, he still was probably going to outspeed me. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so he does do that. which is fine. I think I can go Milotic here. And then I think I want to click Focus Blast on that Ursaluna. I really, really, really do. Oh, I feel like this could be a throw. Or I could just Earth Power on the Tauros. I think I Focus Blast on the Ursaluna. No. I go Milotic here. And wait, this lowers special attack by 1 state. Okay, attack and special attack. I think I just Earth Power on the Tauros. That's... We have... Ah, man, I kind of threw there. Oh, no, he double protected here. Okay. Okay, so this is best case scenario. Best case scenario here. I think I can just go for a recover straight up. And then he doesn't know that I have that. So if he goes Flamigo now, I go for a Focus Blast into the Ursaluna, right? That's just what I do. We'll get Milotic recovered back up. He could go Flamigo to avoid that. And so he can come back in and intimidate at another point. Because we do have 2 other Pokemon that are weak or don't want to be intimidated right now. But Ursaluna, I'm not like specially offensive. Like I'm not running Ursaluna especially offensive, right? I mean, it still has a massive special attack stat, but I only have 4 EVs in special attack because I'm running this thing specially offensive, which is kind of scary because his 2 most, like, okay, yep, he did. Awesome. We can get that recover off, and then I can Focus Blast and get a big hit off on that, and then he facades into the Milotic here. Okay, awesome. Now I feel like you're going to outspeed, right? 140. I think I just Scald into the Ursaluna here, and I want to just click Blood Moon into the Flamigo. But my thing is that if he goes for a fighting type move into the Flamigo right now, and if he goes to a fighting type move into Milotic, right, and then knocks out Milotic here, and then Ursaluna goes for a Facade, or even a ground type move into Ceruledge, we're not in a good situation here. But I think I'm just gonna... God, I'm so nervous. Please go for the Facade. Please. Okay. Yeah, he does do kind of what I was expecting him to do here. And I can go Ninetales, set up the Veil again, right? 348, 306. I can set up a Veil, and I can click... Do I click Night Slash? Do I click Shadow? Do I click Night Slash or Bitter Blade onto that Ursaluna? I feel like Bitter Blade. Wait, no, you're Steel Psychic, yeah. So I think I can click Bitter Blade on the Ursaluna. I'm Choice Scarfed here. Flamigo could Throat Chop, actually. Actually, that shouldn't take us out though, right? God, I'm really nervous because if I lose Ceruledge here, I think I have to just Bitter Blade into that Ursaluna. Getting rid of that spot is big, but I'm really nervous. I could just Aurora Veil, and then if he goes for a Dark type move into Ceruledge, I could go Quillfish. Quillfish is not as important anymore. Let's just do that. Let's go Quillfish here. We get the Intimidate off too, which is nice. And then Throat Chop, that is what he did. And he does go for Facade and takes out Ninetales, which is okay here. I think I can freely go Ambipom now, right? And I think I can click Fake Out into the Flamigo. And I can click Crunch to take out the... Or actually, we go for... Yeah, I can click Fake Out into Flamigo, and I think we go Liquidation into Ursaluna. That's our play. Okay, so he does do... Okay, so he goes for the Double Protect. That's... Okay, I kind of guess I could have saw that coming. Okay, you are... Okay, are you faster? Right? We have 306, 306, and 361. He's definitely going, he hasn't shown any fighting type moves yet, but and he is minus attack. Let me just calc something here, right? We are, what are we? Technician, Rare, Silk Scarf. Does double hit take out Flamigo here? That's what I want to know. We should be faster than the Ursaluna, right? Actually, 207. Okay, never mind. Oh no, he could be max speed on that thing. Let me just calc. Ambipom does his... Alright, we are 252 attack in, we are adamant. Are we adamant? Let me just make sure here. We are we, no, actually, no, we're not, we're jolly. Okay, that's not great, actually. Alright, so we're not, but we are 252 in adamant, and then we are silk scarf. Do we take out, where's silk scarf here? Where's silk scarf? Come on. Show me the silk scarf. God, where is it? Where? Silk scarf, and we are double hit. Where's double hit? Double hit against Flamigo. That's what I want to know. Flamigo. Double hit is doing 71 to 85%. Could be a throw. Actually, why don't I Terra Ghost, double hit, and then just liquidation. That's our play. That's fully our play here. So it doesn't take it out. Please tell me you go for a fighting type move. He goes for a bulk up. That's actually probably best case scenario. We outspeed now, and we take that thing out. So Ambipom is probably best case scenario here. This is also makes us super effective against Iron Crown. I feel like Tauros is coming out here. It does come out here. Regardless, I just click double hit on that Flamigo. And I want to click Toxic on the Tauros. But I think we just get some liquidation damage off on it. Because this thing is not... Okay, yeah. So Flamigo's gone, which is big. He is going to close combat on Quillfish. We do get a super effective. That does half. Oh my god, that's nuts. Right? I now click. He is not. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I can't remember if I remembered to say this in the team builder or not, but I didn't run... he did not run Quark Drive Booster Energy Speed on Iron Crown in the past. So, I feel like this means I have to go Ursaluna here, and I click Crunch on the Iron Crown. Because I need Ambipom just in case. He's going to Raging Bull. Aurora Veil does go off, right? He is doubling into that. Can I get the defense drop? We don't. But I do think I can just fire off a really hard Blood Moon into the Tauros. As well as I think I'm just going to crunch the Iron Crown again. I do believe we have this one in the bag. He is going to close combat. It doesn't take us out, which is fairly big here. He is going to Sacred Sword. And we do take out the... wait, what happened there? Super effective? Okay. Oh, because I didn't die. Yep. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. So now we definitely don't outspeed here. I feel like we go Ambipom just to conserve. And then we go Liquidation into it, right? Or I guess I could have crunched again. But he's going to Sacred Sword. We are immune to that. And we take it out. And there we are, guys. We pick up a 4-0 victory for week 2. Oh, I think I got some really, really good plays there. Definitely some good plays there in the beginning. Some defensive plays. You know, I was calcing for that Ambipom switch, or for that Ambipom damage, because I was nervous about, I was nervous about close combat, or even another fighting type move into Ambipom, but I totally forgot we were Terra Ghost, because I was relying on Terra, no, actually, we were relying on Terra Dark, weren't we? Because we are Terra Water on Quillfish, so, we don't even have Terra Dark on Quillfish. I have Terra Poison. That's what it was. Which, in hindsight, specifically for this battle, Dark would have been better. But I always felt like Poison would have been better on Quillfish, just because we can absorb Toxic Spikes even if we Terra'd, as well as Poison is just a really, really good defensive typing. And going to Dark would just make us fully weak to fighting. But in this case, you know, would have been better. But so glad we didn't have to deal with the Expanding Force shenanigans. This was really, really great. I really enjoyed this battle. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, that is going to be it from me. Oh, God, 2 weeks, 2 victories, guys. But we can't let it go to our head. We got some super, super intimidating teams. I do believe next week. Actually, no, I haven't even made the schedule for next week yet. So, I don't know who we're fighting next week. Yeah, I can't wait to find out who. So, but guys, without that, that is going to be it from me. Like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General's out. Peace.